Drink, Explore weekly travel deals extravaganza.
Indeed. 8:49 the time on this Sunday fun day morning, June the 23rd. Travel season is clearly underway. But if you're not traveling in the coming days and you're one of those plan aheaders, like you like to plan way ahead, we have the deal for you. It sounds like a lot of fun. I am Randall White, joined by Patty Pyburn here on the Eat, Drink, Explore radio network.
Good morning.
And joining us on the line right now is, let's see here, we've got Kim Peterson and Andy Moore, both associated with Lucas and Lewellen Winery in the San Ynez Valley. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Yes, good morning, gentlemen. And so I want to start with you, Kim. You're putting this cruise together, but this is not the first time Lucas and Lewellen has done a cruise through the Panama. Well, I don't know if you've ever done one through the Panama Canal, but this is not the first time you've done a cruise for your wine club members.
Right. This is actually going to be our 6th annual wine cruise going through the Panama Canal. We have done, obviously, since this is our 6th annual cruise, we've done 5, so
yeah,
to various destinations. But this is a very special cruise because in addition to a 15-day trip from San Diego to Fort Lauderdale through the Panama Canal, we are also including a very special welcome aboard champagne reception where all the award-winning sparkling wines from Lucas Lewellen is going to be featured. And in addition to that, we have a 3-course wine pairing luncheon, and we have 2 private wine tastings, hosted cocktail party, and then we're going to have featured wines, Lucas and Lewellen wines, with dinners. So it's a great deal. And we actually have a special gift that we'd like to offer you radio listeners, that we have reduced the event fee by $100. So,
nice.
You can go to lnlwine.com and then click on events, and then you can get all the information.
So I have a question for you. Is this group on a ship that is a part of a larger cruise, or is it only people who are part of your group on the ship? Does that question make sense?
Yes, it's actually on Holland America's Vineyards, and there's a passenger capacity of 1,350 passengers. So obviously we're not going to take up all the space, but all these events are private and exclusive to Lucas and Lewellen Wine Club.
That leads me to my next question. Is there guest envy with the other passengers about your group getting all this great wine and stuff included in their package?
Absolutely, because you know what? It costs actually less to sign up for this cruise when you go through Lucas and Lewellen than it would if you're just going to go on the regular cruise.
Oh.
And so, because I get special pricing, I have obviously a travel business and been a wine club member of Lucas and Lewellen for a long time. So we thought that might be a good way to make it more fun for everybody.
Yeah.
It sounds fun. How much wine do you all bring for an event like this?
A lot.
A lot.
Well, on the last cruise that we just did, which was we went from Boston to Quebec earlier this year, we took I think 35 cases with us.
Oh,
we brought none back. So.
Speaking right there is Andy Moore. Andy, you're the tasting room manager there at the Lucas and Lewellen tasting room in downtown Solvang. Couldn't be cuter.
Indeed.
I've been there many times, and when I used to work for KCOY CBS 12 in Santa Maria, we had a deal with one of the local radio stations. I forget now what I even did. I did like weather for them or something, and then in exchange, they paid me in Lucas and Lewellen gift certificates. And I got to tell you, there was a period in my life I was very popular with my friends because anyone who would come over for dinner, I was always serving Lucas and Lewellen. You make some delicious varietals. Can you talk a little bit about your specialties?
Yeah, we actually grow 25 varieties on our 400 acres that we have around the valley here. We do a fabulous Pinot Noir that just won a gold medal. Cabernet Sauvignon, gosh darn.
Your Viognier, I remember being really delicious.
Oh,
Viognier
you know
is
what?
very good too on the white.
I can
as well.
attest
We have
to that.
excellent rosé as well right now.
Patty, you were just there a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we do a wine thing for Central Coast News, and I was there in your tasting room 2-3 weeks ago with Colleen
Right,
and
yes,
your
indeed.
winemaker Megan, and they were so
Right.
sweet. And I got to taste the Viognier, and woo, I love it.
It's a white.
That's a popular one.
Oh, it's
That
awesome.
is the white, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, can you describe it a little bit? How a Viognier might be different from, like, say, something people know right off the
Like
top, like
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc?
Viognier tends to be a fruity and can be a little bit spicy, and sometimes may have just a hint of sugar in it. And it's usually, ours at least, is not oaked at all. It's stainless steel tanks, so it's nice and crisp, and it's a great aperitif wine, or great with spicy foods too.
Hey, Andy, on this cruise, there's an educational element as well, right?
Yes, there is. One of the two of the things we do. Louis Lucas, one of the owners, he does a futures tasting, and Louis is a kind of a legend and a pioneer in the area as far as growing grapes. He's been growing grapes here since 1970, when he starts talking about grapes, you're going to get a lot of information, grapes and wine. And then I do a guess the varietal thing, which is we basically do a blind tasting of 4 or 5 different wines, and everyone in the room, including us, has to try and guess what it is.
That would be fun.
That is very interesting.
What a great
actually.
way to spend your day on one of those at-sea days, you know?
Absolutely. No, we have a lot of fun on these things. We took 75 people from Boston to Quebec earlier this year. So it was a good turnout. And talking about other people on the ship, as Kim said, that particular ship, it's the same ship that we went to Canada on, has a capacity of around 1,300 people, and we were the largest group on the ship.
As Patty can attest, she and I have cruised before. We took a Mexican cruise down to Puerto Vallarta. Your bar bill at the end of you might get a great deal on the cruise, but your bar bill at the end is a shocker for a lot of people. They need to, hand out a baby aspirin for everyone so they can avoid heart attacks. And I would imagine by doing something like this, where you're going on a wine cruise as part of a wine club, it might help soften that bar bill.
Right.
Oh, I think so, quite a bit. Absolutely, yes.
So not only are you getting a better deal on the cruise itself, but then the sting at the end is less. I like that idea.
Indeed, yes. the less pages on your bill.
Right. So how many days is this, Kim?
It's a 15-day. It's from March 30th till April 14th. So, and then we have a lot of exact stops. And so there's, including all the wine events that we have going on, there's plenty to do.
It sounds really fun. Kim and Andy, thank you so much for joining us today. We have links to this cruise at eatdrinkexplore.com under today's program summary. You can also go to llwine.com to learn more about Lucas and Lewellen. Thanks, you guys.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.